Hello from the gateway to the Jurassic Coast. We're at the Vitality Stadium in Bournemouth. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position, and very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Bournemouth, and they take on Norwich City.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Always my favourite time of the week, spending time with you at games. We should be in for a belter here with these two.
Jan Gosling, number 29, Philip Billing.
Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man. Lee, what are you anticipating seeing from him?
Well, his form is sensational, Derek. He can't stop scoring. He's having so much fun out there. Consistent form, relentless hunger, a desire that goes beyond the norm. He's got that extra yard. He's a joy to watch.
Here's how it looks for Bournemouth. An element of caution about this selection.
Yeah, 4-5-1, Derek. The 5 players behind the lone striker will need to support him. Got some very strong midfield offensively and also defensively. The back four will be protected throughout the game.
Thank you for attending the Vitality Stadium.
And here's the Norwich City starting 11. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The 2 central midfield players supplying support to a 3 ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
Jefferson Lerma. Wilson. Into the advanced position. It might be on for them. He's got to score! And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change. Well, what a time to score. The forwards are in absolute dreamland. The defenders slugging their way back to the half-time team talk. They're not going to enjoy this. Well, just look at the reactions on the touchline. They just need to keep their composure now. This is far from over.
The opening goal of the game then.
For Bournemouth, number 13, Callum Wilson.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Buendia. McLean. It's with Duda. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Cutting infield here. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Very good reading of the game to win possession back. Fruitful looking attack. And the referee has pointed to the spot. He's given the penalty. And now, let's see if they can level it up. A clear penalty and a yellow card to boot.
Well, we can see the coach doesn't think that's a yellow.
Given a corner, the referee.
Well, Derek, there's the life of a manager right there. Pure frustration. It's such a thankless job at times.
And they've gone for the short corner. Shot attempted. Staunch rearguard action. Emiliano Buendia.
The fourth official has indicated...
Oh, a lovely ball.
minimum
My
of 2
goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper. McLean. Down by a goal. This could be the final opportunity to snatch something. And there goes the final whistle. When you score goals, you make headlines, and this man is the leading marksman in the league. Does he have another goal in his future today? And hello, wherever you happen to be watching from Carrow Road in Norwich. My name is Derek Ray, and with me for commentary is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Norwich City up against Manchester United.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Both teams will no doubt be looking for a quick start. So important to get focus from the off. Really looking forward to this. Hopefully it won't disappoint.
Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, whenever he plays, you should expect goals. He rarely disappoints. I don't think he'll disappoint today either. Goal-scoring record looks shaky to me.
And here's the Norwich City starting 11. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free roll.
This is the team Manchester United will go with. Sergio Romero begins in goal. Phil Jones starts alongside Eric Bailly in central defence. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack.
Thank you, Carrow Road. Enjoy the game.
Well, Manchester United on the back of what was a season of ups and downs when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer moved into the job, replacing Jose Mourinho. They went 12 league games unbeaten, but they couldn't really keep that flame burning, Lee.
Well, there's no doubt when he went into the job, he did have an effect. The bounce effect of a new manager, plus Solskjaer's a Man United man through and through. But the players' form dropped off, and some of those players have paid the price.
Tete. Pereira. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And over comes the corner. Insufficient accuracy as regards the corner. And options in the centre. James. Fosu-Mensah. Targets to aim at. Not all that convincing defensively. And he's gone and scored here. Pogba! The first goal of the contest.
Well, I want to see this one again, and there it is. I wonder how he gets so much power from that position, but he really does. It's a brilliant, brilliant effort.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. So back underway in this game. Manchester United with the advantage. Pukki. Well, Manchester United are one of the world's foremost clubs. Their history speaks for itself. But since Sir Alex Ferguson left the manager's job, a good deal of uncertainty, Lee.
Well, they're big shoes to fill, there's no doubt about that, but everybody's failed so far. Time can be your friend when you're a coach. Unfortunately, you don't get too much time in the modern game.
It's got to be! It wasn't far away from the target, Lee.
No, it was decent. Really, really decent chance for the lad. They'll keep pushing away to try and get that equaliser.
Plenty of players waiting in the middle. But he was in the right place to intercept. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, this man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
And the second half commences with Manchester United on top. Pereira. Well, let's see about the cross. And a goal here for Manchester United. They are the big favourites now.
Well, sometimes goals happen on the training ground before the game. I'm sure they practice this. Great movement, great cross, perfect goal.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, all the day's frustrations are there for all to see. The coach needs to try and turn this around, and quickly.
Cutting the ball back. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. And there goes the final whistle.
Okay, welcome everyone. We're now ready to start taking questions. That's the end now. Thank you for your questions.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome from the English West Midlands. We find ourselves at Molineux. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always by Lee Dixon. And we have action to bring you from the round of 16 in the Carabao Cup. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers, and they take on Norwich City.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Really getting to the pointed end of this tournament now. Only 16 teams left. Who's going to hold their nerve? Looking forward to this one. It should be an absolute belter.
The initial 11 for Wolves. In goal, it's Rui Patricio. Leandro Dendoncker plays with Willy Bolly in central defence. João Moutinho plays alongside Ruben Neves in the centre of midfield. And the striker is a man who can be a real handful, Raúl Jiménez. And here's the Norwich City starting 11. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free role.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And now they get the ball rolling. Nice switch of play. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Hernandez, delightful pass. There it is, a delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, as we can see, if a striker is free in the box, then the great ones just stand still. They know chances will come in that position, and he wasn't disappointed.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. The electronic board has been held aloft, 2 additional minutes here. That is how to apply the pressure. Lewis. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Matt Doherty. And very deftly cut out. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. It is a decent-looking attack here. Can he put it away? And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, it's a great goal. A real class finish. You don't see goals scored like this very often.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. It's going their way, 2-0. Adama. Zimmerman. There's the final whistle, and the visitors move on.
Well, sometimes, Derek, you learn more about your own team after a narrow win like that rather than thrashing a team. Good team effort that. The coach will be